G'day, welcome back to another episode of TOGL. Well, it's shaping up at the moment to be a beautiful summer day, which is a nice welcome, nice change, because lately the weather's still been pretty cold considering that we are almost at the end of the first month of summer. I would have expected it to have got a lot warmer and a lot more pleasant earlier on. But anyway, looks like it's finally here. At the end of the last episode, as I stated, I got the floor done for the chicken coop and I got one side wall done. So today I want to get really stuck into it and get a few more of these walls built. I'd love to say that I'd like to get all of the walls built, but we'll see how we go. Inevitably, there's always something that slows me up and things always seem to take longer. But anyway, I'm just going to put in a full day today and get cracking on this without any distractions, and get some more of these walls built. So now that I've got a full battery in the camera, I'll actually show you how I'm assembling these side walls. Now the plan is, this floor is 4 meters by 2 meters. I'm actually going to build 7 2 meter by 2 meter walls. The reason that will be is, it'll make it easier for me to handle, but this coop will actually be divided down the center. There'll be a door on each side that opens out for the chickens to get out, and there'll be 2 separate runs out there. We want to keep our Quombi chickens and our Sussex chickens separate so that we can maintain pure breeds there. So being 4 meters across the back, if I'm going to have a middle wall, well, it's 2 meters, so that'll be a 2 by 2. Left and right 2 by 2s, the front and back 2 by 2s, and the ends 2 by 2s. So there's 7 basically 2 meter by 2 meter walls. Now I say 2 meters by 2 meters, they're actually 1.8 on the outside. It's 2 meters and 9 centimeters, so 2090 millimeters on that center one, because I need the pitch of the roof. Anyway, I've got everything set up now, so let's get stuck into it. So now I've got the 4 cut, all cut at the 45-degree angles. So what I'll do is I'm going to use these big bolts. Well, they're actually a batten head screw. So I'll use these batten head screws to screw all the corners together. Then I'll measure it from corner to corner and corner to corner, make sure the measurements are exact. If they are, then I know I've got it perfectly square, and then I'll start getting some of the panels and we'll start nailing the panels on. So to start with, I'll just get this into the corner, make sure that my edges are nice and flush, and that should indicate that it's a nice square. But looking at this, it's probably not, so I'm just going to bring that in a little bit. I've got a square on the inside as well, so I'll get that in there. Okay, and then pre-drill. Now I'm going a bit off center because I'm going to put one through this way and one through this way. Okay. Now I don't tighten that all the way up either, because sometimes it'll pull this crooked if I do. So I get the other one in as well, make sure it's held exactly where I want it, then I can tighten them up. Okay, beautiful. I'll do this to the other three and then we'll start putting some panels on. Alright, so there's my frame built. So now, as I said, I need to check that it is square before I start putting panels on. So we measure from that corner. And then I measure from this corner. They should both be the exact same measurement. And wouldn't you know it, they are, so that's fantastic. Alright, so if it wasn't, if one side was, or one cross line was longer than the other, you just got to squeeze the sides until you get them the same. You just do that with a ratchet strap and just slowly put the tension on. Once you've got them perfect, and then you put some boards on, it'll hold. But in this instance, yeah, because the cuts were all 45 and I've pulled it all together, took my time as I joined it up, it's actually spot on. So now it means I can get on with nailing some planks down. Now what I do is I don't measure and cut the planks first. I just get all the planks on and then I can go around and trim it off. Gotta love nail guns. So So this is called a board and batten system. These are the boards, this is the batten, and it covers over that gap in the middle. Like that. And there we are, all boarded up. So now what I'll do is I will flip this over, and then I'll use the circular saw to run along the edge of the framework and trim all these ends off. And she's done. That's another wall down. All right, I'm here with Rory and we're out here on the block. It's just getting dark, and tonight's the night we're going to let the mother quoll and two of her sons go. So at the moment we've just brought the mother quoll down here into this little gully area, and we've got some game trail cameras set up as well so that we can monitor over the next few days and see what happens. But we're going to show you, we're going to let her go tonight and you'll get to see her. It'll be bang, she'll probably just sprint, right? She's just going to run out.
or she won't come out at all.
Or you won't come out at all.
Generally, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
She's either going to go flying out or she's not going to come
so
out.
So either way, if you do see her, it'll only be for a split second. So we'll see how she goes. So yeah, this was the one that we caught. When was that? February, March, something like that? Was it start?
No, it was in. Would have been in July.
Oh,
I think
July.
It was in July, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was either end of June or start of July that we caught her with her very tiny little joeys. They were absolutely minute at that point, but she's done a good job. She's raised them pretty well, and I've hand raised a couple, which
you've seen. Yeah, you guys have seen that. Yeah.
Now very exciting time to put it back and
exactly. So 6 months, all done and dusted. In 6 months, and she's getting released back on the block. So
very quick.
Yeah. So we'll get that done now.
Can you still hear him there on the camera?
Yeah, she's right up the back. So we left Nat because she didn't want to come out, so maybe my other camera will pick that up, but we've got the two boys here. We're just down here near the veggie patch, and these are the two boys we're just going to release just near the creek here. So yeah, not sure how much of that you'll be able to see, because down near the creek it's going to be even darker, so we'll see how we go. So this is a feed tube, so we'll keep food in that over the next week. The little fellas are used to coming and feeding out of a tube like that, so I'll just help them acclimatise and adjust. And we've got a game trail camera just here on the tree that Rory's setting up, and that'll keep an eye on the feed tube so that we know whether they're eating or not. Once we see that they're not using it anymore, we can remove it. work so well, did it? G'day, welcome back to another episode of TOGL. What's the top, which one's the bottom?
That's the top.
Okay, so the square end needs to be down that end.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to turn it around.
Spin it
Sorry.
around.
last night and the clouds were worse than this.
All right, it's been a lot of a couple of days worth of work to get to this point, but we now have, well, we have 5 panels, but we have the 4 that we need. So what I've done initially is this panel right here, I've put these legs on it because that's going to stand up like that, and then those legs will brace it along with K. And what I've done is I've pre-drilled holes and put screws there so that as soon as it's up I can screw the floor down. Now what I've also done with that one over the back, so this is the front wall and the top of it is on the ground, so I'll be able to basically pull it back towards us and then stand it up so that that bottom there stands up. And again, I've pre-drilled that, got screws in ready to screw that down, and I've pre-drilled these holes on the side. I'm about to put some screws in there so that I can screw the 2 corners together. We'll get these first 2 walls up. Now if you just make sure these legs come down as I stand it. Okay. Now it's got to come back a bit.
Yeah, got some weight to it.
Oh yeah.
Do we want it right up to this edge, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, no, I do need to get up to there. You got it?
One more. Okay. Maybe 2 more. Is that still hanging over just a little?
No, it's pretty flush on this end.
Okay.
So that's that. Alright.
You're going to have to knock this in again. It's all open here.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's that. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, do you want me to stand in the middle?
Can you
In between the posts, or?
lift the leg up a little bit because it's leaning forward, it needs to go back out a bit, and I can't push it back because of the leg. That's the way, yeah. And then the other one maybe too. I've got the wall.
God, this wood splits easy.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't walk on it, did you?
A little. I didn't.
leave it to me. Let it go. That's it.
You need to put a bit of wood so it flicks down onto the handle or something.
I'll just screw it for now.
Jesus Christ, this thing's heavy.
Yeah, they all do. Ready? And okay. Now, empty this out. Oh.
Stand down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm just standing down the door end because I can't reach the other end.
That's great.
Just chill.
Okay, that's it.
Is it out?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Got it. Now, what I'm going to do is...
You should be able to come in. I've got it. Ow!
Sorry, you had your finger in that, did you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure at which part through that the camera stopped recording, but we got it all up without incident. It's looking really good, really good. I'm really impressed, really happy with it. The timber's been milling beautifully lately, and with really good straight timber being cut, means my workmanship's a hell of a lot better too. So that's looking really good. And tomorrow we will start on the other side. I've already, that wall just there, that's the end out there, the far end. So really all I got to do is just build 2 more walls, the front and back. One will have a door like this, and the other one will have the little door, flap for the chickens. But anyway, right now it's getting dark, it's time for dinner and a beer. I'll just pack up and get inside. Right, well, as you saw yesterday, we managed to get the 4 walls up. This morning I've been building the roof to go on top of that, but you're gonna have to wait until next week to see that, because I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. I've got to tell you, today it is the hottest day we've had in ages. Like, I'm out here working in the sun and I am sweltering. At the moment, clouds just come over and the breeze has picked up and it's awesome, it's nice and cool. But when that sun's out and the wind stops, it's like the radiation, it just cooks you because it feels so hot, and yet the temperature is 23 degrees. The air temp is 23 and it feels like 40. All I can put it down to, because you can get into the shade, boom, cool, beautiful, but as soon as you're in the sun, it's just belting down on you. Man, it cooks you down this far south. Anyway, I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope you had a great Christmas last week, and I hope you enjoyed the bloopers as well. There weren't many this year. I've actually had a pretty good year. I didn't make too many mistakes, so that's a good thing. Hopefully the bloopers become less and less for my benefit, probably not for yours. Anyway, until next week, next month, next year, you stay safe, take care. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Cheers.